Okay, we're here at a no heat call for a Lennox package unit. And this isn't the greatest design for a package unit that I've ever seen, but it's Lennox, so what would you expect? So let's see here. Trying to check where's my thermostat wiring coming in at on this thing. I haven't worked on one of these in a while. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Which I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, the blower is back here. Yes, it is. And here is our thermostat wiring. Huh. Check and verify. We got a call for heat from the thermostat, and here we are, bushes that are poking you in the back of the head, and I got something for that. I have no problem trimming a bush limb. And getting it from poking me in the back of the head. I keep hedge trimmers on the truck. I'll trim some bushes real fast. Alrighty. So I'm not seeing an error code yet on the control board. Let's come over here and see if we've got a call for heat from the thermostat. Yeah, these old Lennoxes were, this was a really piss poor design. So, according to this, I am not getting a call from the thermostat. I do have 24 volts. So with that said, we're just going to jump this thing out. And see what happens. I see the problem already. Look at that. Right there. It appears to be the flame sensor wire. It's come apart. Looks like the tip broke off on the flame sensor. You see that? sensor. There's the wire, the plug on the end of it. Looks like it came off. Huh. Well, I gotta tell you, that's the first time I've ever seen that. Let me pull this disconnect real quick. So yeah, you look at that, the wire head to the terminal right there is broken off. So looks like we need a new flame sensor. I'm gonna pause this thing real quick. And this will be a real quick edit. I do believe I have a flame sensor that'll go in here on the truck. I'll be right back in a minute. Alright. I do have a flame sensor on the truck that will go in there. So let's get this thing swapped out real quick. I'm not a fan of Lennox equipment. I mean, I'm not going to throw them under the bus and trash them, but this package unit, I mean, they're older Armstrong model equipment, and older Lennox package units were not really that bad. Look at that thing right there. It's rusted and it's pretty dirty, but there's no sense to clean it because it's no good anymore. So let's get this new one in here. See if that works any better. But yeah, these Lennoxes, I mean, I don't know. Some people like they just remind me a lot of the Rheem package units. Those Rheem package units are horrible. I mean, they're not horrible, but that collector box in that thing, the way it just constantly, always, every version of that model, it's just after a few years, it's just rust. And it runs down on the burner covers and it rust holes in it, and you just wonder sometimes how people come up with the designs on these things. And I gotta tell you, I think that's supposed to be a 1/4 inch screw in this thing. There's a 5/16 in it, but the 5/16 for each of the front and back corner on this plate are missing, so I really think one of these, or this particular screw, is supposed to go in here. And I think what I'm going to do, I believe I've got some 1/4 inch screws that are in here, but yeah, this thing's a pain in the ass. Replacing the evaporator coil back there. I've done a few of these coils in these things, and getting this unit apart and getting that coil out back there is just, you know, the way they put the motor in this thing. I mean, it hooks in and hangs and swings, and then it attaches right there. Getting to the heat exchanger in one of these is a whole nother mess. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a Lennox product, need I say more. So let me find a 1/4 inch screw and hope that whoever put that 5/16 screw in there didn't ream that hole out so big that a 1/4 inch won't go in there. Yep, it'll go. That 5/16 screw won't go down far enough. It catches the rim around the bottom of this thing here, and then it sits there loose. It won't tighten all the way down. Now that's better. And need to get some of these. If I can get this out without having to put a new stake on it. Yeah, it's damn. Yeah, it's stuck in there. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna go put a new stake on there. We'll use one of the insulated stake-ons and crimpers. All right, let's get the power back on and see what happens.
Calling Dad home.
Hold on, let me call you back. All right. Let's, where are my jumpers? It's the problem with using black jumpers, well, they're still attached. If you drop them, you don't see them. All right, let's fire this thing off and see what happens. To cycle on. And there she goes. There it is. If anybody's familiar, you know what I'm talking about. If I back up this particular model and design of that LENNOX package unit. Wasn't the greatest idea in the world, but it is what it is, and it provides plenty of work for heating and air conditioning technicians, that's for sure. Guess that's the only good thing about it. But anyway, just a real quick video doing a diagnosis and a repair on a system that's not heating. Luckily it was a quick, easy fix. I happen to have the part available. I had it with me. Get it knocked out and get it pinned back up and head down the road to the next one. Stay safe, like, subscribe and like, and you gotta love it.